Yo guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be rehousing my Aphonopelma Seemanni and my Acanthoscurria Geniculata. To start off with, we'll be rehousing my Aphonopelma Seemanni, and obviously, like I always do, I like to put a sub-layer of substrate in and pat it down, and then obviously I also add my cork bark, and then I also add some more substrate so they can burrow as well. Just going to quickly pat that down as well. I also add a water dish. I then also add some leaf litter just to give it that extra aesthetic, so it looks more like it does in the wild. This is me just grabbing my Aphonopelma Seemanni and relocating her. For some reason, Seemanni they just go very stiff when you try to move them. It's very weird. This one also very recently just molted, but yeah, that's her in the catch cup. Just gonna quickly put her down now. She wasn't very happy, as you can tell, because she's kicking her hair at me. And off she goes. She runs straight into a water dish. But yeah, I'll show you a quick clip of her now. She eventually moved, so then I did eventually add some water to the water dish. Okay, moving on now, we're going to be doing my Acanthoscurria Geniculata's enclosure. I add the first layer of substrate and I pat that down, just so it's nice and compact, so when they decide or if they do want to burrow, it's a lot less chance of it caving in on itself. Now just add in some cork bark so I can create a hide. Then I'm just going to add another layer of substrate. I like to create a burrow for them, a hide that they can run into as soon as I add them into their enclosures. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly pat that down as well. Now I'm just going to add some leaf litter to this one as well. I also had a water dish and I'm just going to quickly fill that up now. I then also mist it down just as the substrate I'm using is quite dry at the minute. This is my Acanthoscurria Geniculata. He is quite moody, so I'm just testing his temperament, and he's fret posing the tongs. I start by just removing everything out of this enclosure just so I can quickly grab him with the catch cup. He went under the hide, so I also had to quickly just take the hide out of the enclosure. As you can see, he wasn't very happy by this because you can see him kicking his urticating hairs. I just quickly placed the catch cup over him. I was going to use that piece of paper and place it underneath, but the piece of paper was just way too big, so I just opted to just carefully just grab him. And at this point, I was just hoping he didn't bolt, and thankfully he didn't. I then place him into his new enclosure, move this one out of the way, and just bring this one closer to the camera. I got him into the catch cup, and then he never wants to leave the catch cup. I just start slowly tapping him with the brush, trying to get him to come out of the catch cup. He just was refusing to do so. He is a very stubborn tarantula, but he does eventually start slowly coming out of the catch cup. You can see there he also kicked his hair at me again. You can't see this part as I've sped it up, but he also sat like this for about 10 minutes. But I opted to use the tongs just as they're a lot longer, and he eventually does decide to slowly make his way out. But then he decides to also just sit like this again for another 10 minutes. I quickly sped this up as well. And he finally comes out of the catch cup. But yeah, that's today's rehousing's done. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.